for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner, getting in the spirit. It'll be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like...
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum.
Here we go.
Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Anthony in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Wiseman in at the center position.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot, Covington, a true marksman who doesn't lack confidence.
Outside, Green. Thompson for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Curry can't get it to go. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Shoots. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Thompson for the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. Here's Nurkic. Wiseman with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
The perfect shooting form. Something Thompson's known for. I mean, when he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
Lillard with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Curry with the 3. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Portland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on the attempted shot.
Covington with the bucket.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backcourt.
And when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
Here's the 3. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got 11 points. Warriors trail by 7.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And here's McCollum. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's blocked. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony.
So, free throws for Curry. Something we say an awful lot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he knocks down the first one. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Thompson against McCollum. Here's Lillard. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Back to Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Curry with it. Covered by Lillard. Curry can't get it to go.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. He found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
Here's Lillard, and Curry pulls it down.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals.
I look to the times where things are going.
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Golden State looking at who they got. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 16 points.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And Jusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, he has some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. He was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing. They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Trailblazers trail by 4. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them quick.
Curry fires from way outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Now, here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Wiseman with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Curry has it in the corner. Shoots over Lillard, and it's good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 25 points.
Oh, man. His game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
Here's Trent. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Wiggins, stolen by Collins. Here's Trent, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Trailblazers trail by 9. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Anthony can't hit. Golden State's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Thompson from long range. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Trent. Lays it up off the glass. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Curry against Collins. They double-team Curry. Over Collins. Curry can't get it to go. Anthony nowhere around. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He was exactly the kind of long-range threat they were looking for, scoring 18 points from deep on some excellent three-point shooting. Big fella. And that's a wrap.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got the lead at the 12 now for the Warriors.
You got to try to cut Curry off. That's how he makes you pay for a quick pull-up.
Lillard way outside. No good from outside. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 22.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Tipped away.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McCollum outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
With a quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Curry's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. They double-team Curry. On the wing, Green. Baseline try. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Curry's got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lillard with the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lillard against Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 41.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Curry. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Jones comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Simons in for Damian Lillard. And the basket by Curry.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Trailblazers trail by 14. 19 seconds left in the third. Simons, the pass to McCollum. And here's Little, guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trailblazers trail by 14. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
The ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him.
Nurkic the pass to Simons. Shoots it. Portland with a new 14. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Green kicks to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Simons. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Curry from deep three-point land. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is where Curry does historical damage. I mean, prolific and efficient from range.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a role out on his team.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Collins passes to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find it.
Here's Curry. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. And Simon's a bit undersized at that two-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural two with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He got a lot of work to get to that point.
So he gets them both. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Offensive rebound, Wiseman. And the shot goes in. Wiseman's got his first bucket of the night.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Thompson for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play smart.
And the basket by McCollum.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Fades and shoots. Here's Wiggins. Portland grabs the miss. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Thompson. And there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got 35. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.